Welcome to Telugu Prajala Manasakhi Sakshi TV. I am Swarna. Vastu and Graha Sastra show ki swagatam suswagatam. Today we are going to discuss about Vastu for health. To discuss that, we are back with our leading astrologer and expert, Dr. Dipika Sanghi Gupta ji. Namaste Deepika ji, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Namaste Swarna ji, I am good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. So, viewers, if you have any questions and would like to consult Deepika ji, you can reach her at Home Holistic Healings at 732-979-2080. Without any further delay, let's start our show. So, today we are going to talk about Vastu for health. So, Deepika ji, everybody wants good health. And especially after this pandemic, everyone understood how important is the health in our life. Like, how much we have to take care of it. So, if you are going to help us to understand how Vastu can really help us, that's really going to be great, Deepika ji.
Yeah, see, we have decided to work on the health only, to talk about the health only in the month of May. So, I would love to share as much as knowledge I can share with the Sakshi TV viewers so that they can get benefit through these ancient sciences regarding the health. Because, see, we always say that, Vastu, astrology, and Ayurveda, they all are interrelated and interconnected. So, I would love to share my knowledge.
Thank you, Deepika ji. So, in your opinion, how do you think Vastu can affect health?
Because Vastu can really affect health in a way that, if we are living, Vastu actually works on our home and offices where we spend our lot of time. See, if we talk about the office, then there also we spend near about, 7 to 8 hours. And then when we go back home, then we spend a whole night over there sleeping on that energy. And nowadays, like it has been work from home. So we are spending continuously, our body, mind, aura is on some or the other energy for all like 24 hours, right? So if the house or the office has good vibrations, good energies, then definitely our aura, our health, our mind and body, everything is on that good energy. But if these things are disbalanced in the house or office, let's say the energies are disbalanced and we don't feel that good environment, or there is a lot of politics, or we don't get the results of our work, then definitely all the time we are in a continuous stress, right? So
Yes.
when we are in continuous stress, that is going to affect the health, because every disease starts from the stress only. But if we have let's say somebody cannot put a lot of money into the interior, but still the energy is good, the energy is balanced, the energy is maintained, then definitely the person works on that energy field and gets the good results, or gets the desired results. So that is why Vastu is connected to the health, because Vastu, so wherever the Vas is, so Vas means in Sanskrit is wherever you reside. So nowadays, because we have like work from home, we are totally residing continuously on same energy. So that is why. See, in the past, we have seen a lot of divorces, a lot of, other like mental health has also gone down because we are continuously in the same zone. So that is why, Vastu really plays a big role in the health thing.
Awesome. This is really, very nice, Deepika ji, that you explained it so well, because it's no wonder Vastu is scientifically also proven, right? So it makes
Yes.
sense when you explain it that way, like, how the stress, how can we reduce the stress in different parts of our life? So that can lead us to have a happy, healthy life. So, wow.
Yes.
So this is all like now makes sense, like, how we can connect everything and how we can keep our health also well.
Yes.
So for that, what are the first things we should do, Deepika ji, to keep our health well through Vastu?
See, first of all, the main thing is that, keep the house clean or the office clean. There should not be a lot of garbage. There should not be lot and lot of storage. Sometimes we don't need the things and still we keep on storing them. So that should be avoided. The second thing is that, people keep a lot of tools in the house, though they are not needed that much, or they have some kind of rusting, like rusting iron there, right? So the nails, they have the rust. So that should be totally avoided, because see, whatever got the rust is not needed, cannot be used. So Vastu also always say that don't keep the things which are not needed or which cannot be used, because they are actually the dead items, the dead material. So even if a person dies, we don't keep them, though we are so much attached to them. Similarly, every object, everything in this world has some or the another energy level. So don't keep all those stuff in the house. That creates lot of negative energy in the house, because see, that also emits a kind of energy, and we are continuously breathing in that. We are inhaling and exhaling in the same environment. What is meditation? In meditation, we just inhale and exhale. Through inhaling and exhaling only, we are, balancing the mind and the body and the aura and the energy level. So if we are inhaling and exhaling in an environment which has a lot of dead energies, so we are inhaling and exhaling that same thing, right? So,
Yes, that's true.
that is why don't keep the articles which are dead, like, broken machines, the things which have rust. So don't keep all those stuff. Don't keep a lot of storage in the house. We keep the clothes, we keep the things which we have not used from past 10 years also, we still keep them, right? Then always manage the closets. Sometimes the closets are like, you open them and the pile of clothes just fall down. I have seen this in the houses, as I shared one time, that in the basement sometimes I used to hop while doing the vastu, because they have a lot of stuff here and there, and they are not properly kept. So don't do all that stuff. The fourth thing is don't keep God's pictures here and there. They also emit a lot of negative energy. So sometimes the people actually try to make their homes as temple, lots and lots of God's pictures and everything. So avoid all those things. These things are, the first and the foremost things which every household should follow.
So actually, Deepika ji, I wanted to ask you about the clothes. When you're telling us like not to pile up any old stuff, right? So I was thinking, like, we have so many unused clothes which has been lying in our closet. Like, after certain time, we don't use them. And we don't really get to donate them. Like if it is Indian clothes, it's hard to donate in US, right? What do you suggest for them? Like, what do you want us to do?
Many people from India come, right? And at that time, they're struggling in some or the other point. And you can find these people in each and every state, right? So just try to either donate somewhere, make a corner in the temple, or somewhere where these people can pick those clothes and they can help themselves. So I would say that, or whenever you're traveling back to India, just carry them. If it's possible, donate over there, or bring that much clothes only, which is required. See, actually, this thing does not need, we don't need that much things to live a good life. It's more, and that more brings a lot of stress, and then a lot of competition in the life, there are a lot of politics. So everything has a value to attach. So that is why either bring less clothes, like we know how many functions or how many social events we are attending in day-to-day life, right? So just plan properly, plan first accordingly, and if the planning is right, then definitely the shopping will be right.
Yeah,
And
that's
husbands
true.
will be happy, right?
Yes,
So
yes, yes. Yes. Keeping the house clutter free is very good thing in a lot of ways, like you suggested us, but it's kind of hard, especially when it comes to clothing and women's outfits. It's like never ending. So definitely we have to, women's, like, ladies have to try to reduce the shopping. I mean, not shopping, like, plan according to the requirement.
yes,
That's
plan
really good
according to
way.
the requirement. Yeah.
Can you suggest us anything like how we can improve our health according to Vastu?
See, improving the health is, first of all, as I said, see, the health basically depends on the environment and the food we eat and our lifestyle, right? So maintain a good lifestyle, as it has been, said in so many things. I'm just repeating the words that, go to bed on time and wake up and then do your yoga, do pranayams. That is very much important. Sit in the south of the house somewhere and do the yoga and the pranayam. So, then you inhaling, exhaling a proper energy field, where at a very proper energy field where it gives you a lot of health benefits. And the second thing is eat properly. The diet should be, the food is medicine, as now this has come into the light. So eat properly, take timely diet, and then or take a diet from a good dietitian or something. And the third is environment, in the environment where we are living. If, see, we are eating right, we are living right, everything right, but the environment is not right, then that also affects our mental health condition, right? And when the mental health condition is not right, then whatever is happening around you, though you doing everything good, but still something or the other is lacking. So in that case, just be wise, just maintain that energy and aura level according to the Vastu. As I said, clutter free, don't keep God's pictures, and then, the house should be neat and clean all the time.
Okay. I mean, Deepika, you just said like doing the yoga on the south side.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, like, why you specifically said south? Is it good to do? And like, we get more focused. Like, what is the reason?
See, the reason is because South is the fire element energy, and the body needs that fire element when we do the yoga or pranayam. Whenever we do any kind of exercise, any kind of workout, then we are working on the fire element of a person. So this elemental theory is again according to the Vastu and the Ayurveda. So once when we do workout on this fire element, then we balance the energy of our body. So that is why, and the south is also the energy, the zone of your power. So because it is connected to the fire element. So that is why doing yoga over there really helps.
Awesome. Okay. That makes sense, Deepika ji. So people who wants to get more focus and get the benefit out of yoga, they can always prefer to do south side, right?
Yeah,
That's the
if you
best.
have the place, then why not? Or
Yeah.
one can also see that, if you go into the basement and you're doing over there, though I don't prefer, because, the yoga should always be done in the fresh air. Like if you're doing in the basement, also make sure some or the other ventilation is there where you are inhaling and exhaling the fresh air, because yoga, meditation, everything depends on inhaling and exhaling, right? So the
Yes.
right thing should be inhaled. Because see, when we even give in the meditation, we always say, I'm inhaling peace, I'm inhaling happiness, I'm inhaling joy. We never say I'm inhaling sorrow, I'm inhaling tension. So because whatever we inhaling will balance the body. So that is why the ventilation should be proper. Some or the other way, there should be you getting the right kind of ventilation. So fresh air should come over there. So you should be inhaling the fresh air. So always do yoga and pranayam where you can get the proper ventilation. Never do in the closed room.
Leakage of water always leads to financial pressure. That's what we talked about it last show.
Hmm.
So, is there any connection with the health too? Like, leakage of water is going to affect health?
See, the water is actually connected because water is flowing, right? So water is connected to the money thing. Everything in the house has some or the other connection according to the Ayurveda and the Vastu, and they all are connected to the elemental theory. So that is why the water is more connected to emotions and the finance. So if there is, the leakage of water, then there can be some emotional problem, or there can be some financial stress in the family. So and moreover, the leakage of anything is not considered good, right? So the leakage of if the gas is leaking, then that can really create big problem, right? So that can break into the fire. So similarly, when the water leakage is there, so if we take a bigger picture, so the water leakage is something like floods and everything. So the leakage of anything is not good. If there is some or the other leakage, it shows that there is a negative energy, and that should be taken care of as soon as possible.
We can attract money through Vastu, right?
Hmm.
So, like, is there any way we can attract health also according to Vastu? Like, everybody in the house should be healthy.
Yes, we should always keep the northeast clean. The northeast is a very important. It plays a very major role for the health purpose, and that should be properly clean. And then the direction of the house also plays a major role for the health, like what kind of energy field we are living on this earth, like whether the house is the corner one, whether the house is on T point, whether the house has what kind of outlets are there from the the built up area to the porch or to the backyard. So all these things also matter in the health thing, because there are some energy fields which are not considered very good according to the health. So if we are continuously living on those thing, we are continuously on that field, then that creates the problem, that disturbs the aura and energy around us.
Okay. Do you suggest any good direction to light a lamp in the house?
For the health purpose.
Yes.
See, for the health purpose, lighting a lamp is not a remedy. It's like balancing the directions, balancing the directions, especially according to the astrological chart or to the like a human body, what kind of a problem they are facing. So that is more important. Lighting a lamp is not that much a remedy until and unless the person is having some specific problem. Then only lamp lighting is considered. Otherwise, the lamp lighting is actually, especially if we do a desi ghee lamp lighting, then that cleans the aura and energy of the house. So once it is clean, so we again inhale and exhale the right air. So then that balances the body inside.
Okay. So, Deepika ji, I just heard leaving the space under the stairs are like open are good. So, is
Hmm.
it really good to that will maintain the health good in the house according to Vastu? Is that true, Deepika ji? Is there any
Yes,
connection between?
the space under the stairs should always be clean. That should not be, dumped with all the things which we don't need. Sometimes I have seen the people get their house renovated and then they keep those all, empty or with a little paint, the boxes over there, the brushes and all those stuff over there. Sometimes the construction material is over there. Sometimes, the construction is left in between, so that material over there. So don't keep those things, under that. See, if we take our body also, if something is continuously, beneath us, then that will create a negative energy. So never keep the people sometimes make that also, closet under the stairs and keep so many articles. So that should be avoided.
In which direction do you suggest bedroom should be according to the Vastu for the good health? That is the another point we have to talk about, Deepika ji, about having a good health and the bedroom direction.
Okay, see, for the bedroom direction, again, it depends bedroom for whom, right? The age of the couple, the age of the person matters, like whether they are 60 plus, 70 plus, or they are 50 plus, or they are in their early 20s. Whether the person is a student or the person is like a student in what field, like are they pursuing medicine or they are attorney or they are into the business. So, so many things matter. So according to all those stuff, the bedroom has to be decided. Those were the myths that only the southwest bedroom is good. No, that is not the thing. In earlier days, there was only one, I would not say myth, but the concept has changed. See, earlier there were only the one man in the family who used to work, or there were joint families. And one person was the head of the family. Only he will be taking the decisions and everything. The women does not have that much a say in the decision making, right? So the children have obviously not. But now the time has changed. Now the husband wife both are working. The nuclear family concept has been there, and then even the children has their say in the decision making, right? Like
Yes.
earlier when we were young, the bedrooms and everything used to be my mother's or father's, decisions. But now, at this point, even a 5-year-old has their say, right? That they should be there and they should not be there. So
And
that is why, yeah, so that is why the concepts have changed. And so the Vastu concepts have also changed accordingly. So that's why
okay.
it depends, and then what the children are pursuing, what kind of education, or if it is an elderly person, let's say 60 plus person, then are they retired or they are still into some kind of profession. So all these things really help to give them the best energy field and the best bedroom.
So, Deepika ji, knowing a little bit like this, I am just wondering. So, does Vastu tips for health will it change according to the age of the person? Like who lives in the house. Like for children, there is a different Vastu for them for the health, or for older people. Like if you have like parents or in-laws in the house. So, do they have different Vastu tips? Do you suggest is it common same for everyone, or is it going to change according to the age?
It changes according to the age, according to the profession, and so many other things have to be taken into consideration. Let's say, see, it is that simple that, let's say, if it is an attorney, though the karma sthana is the court, right? If it is a doctor, the karmasthana is the hospital. If it is a housewife, the karmasthana is the kitchen, right? So everybody
Yeah.
has their area of working. Now I cannot say that, a doctor should definitely go and do the work in the kitchen. No, that will not solve the purpose, right? Both the energies will get wasted. The food will also not get cooked, and the doctor will also not able to serve the purpose to the community. Similarly, attorney has nothing to do with the hospital, right? So every person, according to their professional life, according to what they are into, have their own karma sthana. Similarly, in the Vastu also we say that every person has their own energy field according to their age and profession, and they have their own karma sthana. So there are many energies in the house. So we have to place the person directly to that energy.
So it's like if I have a problem with my health, so you
Hmm.
can suggest us what we can do according to Vastu to get better in that. If
Yes.
someone is having issues getting a job, so
Hmm.
you can suggest them about that. So it's like according to their requirement, their
Huh.
situation and age, right, Deepika ji?
Yes, yes, according to the requirement, according to the situation, according to the age. See, how age matters now, as I have explained, according to the profession, how age matters. See, when we are when we were in our, 15, somewhere in, so, or early 20s. So, if we have eaten something or the other, it would get digested with the time. But
Yes.
when you go to 40 plus, 50 plus, and the 60 plus age, especially, then it is tough to digest. It is like you have to be very balanced with your diet, right? If somebody is
Yeah.
suffering from diabetes, you cannot offer coke to them, you cannot offer sweets to them, but you can offer that certainly to a 15 or 16-year-old, right? So similarly, the age matters a lot. Because see, according to the tattva also, till once we turn 60 plus, then you need more of the jal tattva in the body, so that the jal tattva provides that that kind of because the dryness comes to the body after you become the 60 plus, so you need more of that jal tattva energy. So it depends, like what age we are into. According to that and according to profession, when we give the person a special place in the house, then that works a lot, because then we are helping the person to get to that energy field only, like taking the housewife to the kitchen, taking the doctor to the hospital, taking the attorney to the courtroom. So it would be then that kind, taking a child to his classes or to the school. Now the child, if goes to the kitchen or the courtroom, has nothing to do over there, so he will be wasting his time and energy.
Yeah, that's true. Awesome, Deepika ji. So Deepika ji, is there any health corner in the house?
Yes, there is the health corner in the house, and that is again, see, as I said, keep the Northeast very, very clean, because Northeast basically governs the health.
Okay.
But see, there are so many people living in the house. It's not that the one person is living, right? There will be maybe the parents also living, otherwise the grandparents also living, otherwise the parents, the children, right? This is a common scenario for each and everyone. So somebody will be ill, somebody will not be. Somebody might be facing some problem. It is not necessary that everybody is facing the same problem, right?
Yeah.
So actually, there each and every zone is connected to some or the other part of the health. But yes, Northeast is the basic health. But if somebody has some specific problem, then that corner has to be checked out.
Northeast is keeping the clean is the best thing for it solves like it looks like it's going to solve a lot of problems, right? Including
Yes,
now it looks like we're going to help it's going to help us in making money and health, prosperity, happiness.
yes.
So no wonder Deepika ji, a lot of Indians still buy houses with northeast facing. They
Hmm.
are ready to spend more money just to get northeast facing houses.
This is a big myth. Big myth that Northeast facing houses are good. This is a very big myth. I have so many case studies where the people have bought a Northeast facing house, and it has caused lot of trouble to them.
But market is making good money on that, Ms. Deepika ji.
Yes.
So,
See, some of the realtors, have contacted me, because they say that, when we create the community, then what happens? The south facing houses are very tough to sell, because, the Asians invest in huge houses and everything. And then it is tough to get the south facing houses sold. And otherwise, the north, the east, and the northeast, especially, get sold off very, very quickly. So this is a
Mm.
myth. It's not that. Even sometimes the south facing houses are also good. It depends on what energy field they are made actually.
Okay. Deepika ji, what about colors, Deepika ji? Like, do you suggest any good colors to keep in the house which can support us with the health?
See, for the health and for overall benefit also, I would say that keep very light colors in the house, the very pastel colors in the house, and don't try to get very, very dark colors because they then stop the sunlight also in the house. So that is the main hindrance. And see, the sunlight, the proper ventilation is very important for the health. If you keep someone for a week in a closed room with no sunlight, and no proper ventilation, and the room is closed, then and keep someone in the sunlight and the proper ventilation, after a week only you can see the difference between the health, the mental health also. So
Yeah.
always, yeah, so don't try to get into too much of dark colors because that really hinders the proper ventilation and light in the house.
Deepika ji, are there any simple things we can do to remove illness according to the Vastu in the house?
See, the simple things is that only keep the house clean. Keep it properly ventilated. Try to, whenever there is good sunlight, though we don't get it, at least on the East Coast, like it's just 2 or 3 months. So, try to be outside, walk, go for a walk, and, take as much as sunlight you can take, and then eat properly. So, see, for the eating also, the Vastu has the zones where if we eat on those particular energies, then it is good for the health, right? Today, though the houses are not made Vastu perfect, I totally understand, but still, we can always do the changes according to the Vastu to get the best results.
Deepika ji, I heard if the house level is like lower or higher than the road level, it's going
Hmm.
to affect the health in the people living in the house. So is that a true or a myth? What do you think?
Yes, it is true that the house level should have some level with the road. There are some rules for that. It should not be that the house level should be on the lower side. But again, we have to see the desh, kal, and the patrata. That is very important. That like what countryside we are talking about, what time zone we are talking about, and then what kind of a people we are talking about. See, if we talk about the step farming, so in the step farming, it's not that possible. Sometimes the roads you have to take few steps down to go to your hut, right? To go to your
Yeah.
house. So again, it depends what kind of energy field we are talking. Like as I said earlier, also if we are talking about somebody who is into early 20s, or we are talking about somebody who is like into the 60s, so there will be a difference. There will be the energy level difference. The energy of the 20-year-old will be much higher, but the experience of the 60-year-old will be much more than the 20-year-old, right? So now we have to see on what level we are talking. If I want to get something done on physical level, I will be definitely picking up who is 20-year-old. But if I want to have the experience, then I will be talking to the 60-year-old. So that is why in the Vastu also so many things are depending about what we want to talk actually.
Okay. Deepika ji, like rock salt, Doop sticks, like, we, like, according to Indian belief, we feel like, nazar utarna, like it will take away the evil eye.
Yes. Yeah.
So, do you really think those will help us in, like, keeping our health up, like, keeping us well?
See, evil eye, what is evil eye? It's nothing that, let's say if I feel that from the A, B, C, I got an evil eye. So he or she is not taking out any, anything from their eyes and putting on me, right? It's nothing like that. It's the energy that A, B, C might be having a negative energy, and by seeing me, they are transmitting that their negativity into my negativity through their aura, right? It's nothing that
Yeah,
they are touching me, right? So
yeah.
it's that through their aura. So this is what aura is. So the evil eye is actually getting the aura of a negative person, getting into the aura of a negative person. So, according to the Vastu, to just remove all these evil eyes thing, just keep the in the olden days also people used to keep that demon kind of a face outside their farm or outside their house, so that if somebody look at their house, they should see that demon. So they should see something which is ugly, so that they don't get that evil eye. So this is the thing, according to the Vastu, you can keep something or the other, which can, when the people look at the house, so they can just, not feel that good vibes, and the evil eye will get cut off.
Okay, awesome. That's really useful and helpful to know. Once again, thank you so much, Deepika ji, for really helping us and explaining each and every detail. Like, how these things are really connected to our life. You're really helping us to understand that. So,
Thank
viewers,
you so much, Swarnaji.
awesome, Deepika ji. So, viewers, if you would like to reach out Deepika ji for further consultation, you can reach out to Om Holistic Healings at 732-979-2080. Next week, we'll be coming back with another interesting topic on Vastu and Graha Sastra. This is Swarna signing off. You're watching Telugu Prajalamana Sakshi TV. Namaste.